And we're live. Welcome to episode 40-something, guys, because we lost count again. But we got a different crowd here today. A lot of people that aren't often here. We're going to kind of continue last week's topic, talk about how each of us build cars, how we like our cars to look, and maybe start judging some choices people make about how their cars look. So first around the table, we got Eric behind the camera, as usual, running the booth.
What up?
I'm Trevor. And then start on your end, Ashley. Who are you? What do you do? What do you drive?
Customer service, so a lot of people talk to me on a daily basis, quite a few times. And, oh no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea. I like it.
I'm
We'll
going to
be
owe
good.
so much money.
Yeah.
We
Really-
took
really-
your guys' feedback, guys. We're
Swear jar.
trying to better ourselves.
Pennies, right? We just put pennies in? Yeah, okay. So for those who don't know, I do drive the purple wrapped Chevy Sonic RS. This guy next to me is...
Turbo Tim. I drive a few
Oh,
ZZP
jeez.
vehicles.
We'll be here a while.
But yeah, I'm primarily tuned, but some advanced tech support, I suppose.
Did you say Turbo Tim or just Tim?
He said Turbo
Tim.
Tim.
Okay.
Turbo Tim.
Yeah. Most people probably know Turbo.
Turbo Tim.
Yeah.
And then to my right here, we have newest guest on the podcast, one of our newer employees. I guess, how long have you been here, Aiden?
I would say it's been about 4 months, 4.5 months.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am the current service coordinator / advisor, and basically I'm in charge of getting you guys scheduled in for service and anything else that you guys need done to your vehicles.
Yep. So if you've ever had a car here at our shop,
Yes.
you've probably talked to Eden. So
Either email or call. I prefer the call, so yeah, we probably definitely talked.
So Eden, how did you get into cars?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Grew up around cars, coming from completely different background. So U.S. cars are not something I've ever been into until I got a job here. So most of my experience has been with European cars, the performance side, BMWs, Mercedes, and all of that. So I decided to make a switch to the GM performance side, and I can honestly say I love it.
Tell us about how many cars you have.
There's currently 5 cars, 4 or 5 cars. I tend not to count because my insurance keeps going up every time I count. So I try not to.
So you fit right in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So currently I do not own a ZZP platform car, but I am definitely looking into one. Yes. I just haven't decided which branch to go with.
But you do own a GM vehicle.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
own a Silverado
Yeah.
5.3. So
That's half a ZZP
Yes.
platform car.
You got a
Yeah.
ZZP tune on that
Yeah.
yet?
yes, actually Turbo Tim tuned
Turbo
it.
Tim
Yeah.
tune?
After I had it at another location before I started working here, and yeah, that was not a pleasant experience. But now,
So what are your other cars? What's the project cars?
so 2 main project cars: a 1991 Mitsubishi Galant Vr4, number 299. It is in mint condition. The gentleman I bought it off, he had it in his living room where he built his living room around it. So I had to knock out the wall to get the car out. I got it loaded on the flatbed, and he handed me an envelope and said, "You know what? I'm not doing this." And I said, "I'm sorry, I can't. I already." And I'm telling the driver, like, "You gotta go, like now." So that's my first. It's not done yet. Engine needs to be finished out, and then interior. The other vehicle, it's a 2008 WRX STI. I went a little bit overboard. I should have driven it before I put everything in it. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan how it drives.
We hear this guy complain about his Subaru
Yes.
every day.
Yes. And I mean, I went stage 2 block, heads, turbo, intercooler, suspension, and I mean everything. Budget was not an. Yeah.
It
So-
looks good.
Oh, it looks amazing. It just I hate the thing. With
Eric, when you
passion.
get a free hand, can you zoom in our Facebook
Yeah.
whenever you're done?
A free hand. Pun
Yeah,
intended there, Trev.
Yeah, hi guys. I dropped a transmission on my hand. It was a good time.
Yeah, you're Galant. Like, that's kind of why I'm here.
Yes.
You know, I had my first gen, you know, couple Talons and Eclipses back in the day, which was the same
Yes.
powertrain, same engine, you know. Yeah, so I'm
And
very
I-
familiar with that
And I
vehicle.
know our paths have crossed in the car after you sold them. So
Yep.
I seen your cars around as well. So I just couldn't connect the face to the car.
Yep.
Now, yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yes.
King GSX.
Yep. Yeah, still email, yeah.
Yeah. The other one would be just a Subaru Forester that I do as a family vehicle, and that would be 3. Yeah, 3.
There you
So
go.
that would be me.
So
Plus the truck, yeah.
Yeah, plus the truck, that's 4. So
I think
yes.
the Subaru is interesting because that kind of falls into our topic today.
Yeah.
You did the most important thing everyone does, and that's go too far.
Yes. Oh, I definitely went too
Every
far.
car guy does it,
Yes.
and that's when you figure out how far you actually like building cars.
Yes.
So from that experience, what would you say is your build style? You know, what do you like the looks of? Like, say you were to get a ZZP platform, what's the dream build now?
I would say the stance and the looks overpower.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because now after I have the Subaru that I've built to ridiculous numbers, I'm starting to realize that it's not all about the number. That I want the comfort, kind of. I want the look. So that would be my way. I would do nice wheels, nice set of tires, little wrap, do that kind of, and make the interior fit me because I'm not a skinny individual, so I have to have a wider seat. So yeah, definitely.
Do you have stock seats in that Subaru?
Yes, but I
don't
do have
remember.
a spare seat of Evo Ricardo. I have front
cool.
and the back seats in case I need it to use it, but I've realized I don't fit in them. So yeah,
That happens.
unfortunately, yes, it does.
Yep. I've had to put race seats in cars to fit in them. Like my S2000, like that, dude, I don't really fit in them unless there's a race seat in it.
Well, the Sky too, almost, right?
The Sky, even worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed a race seat to fit in that car. Like, I hated it with the stock seat.
We
It was
had
terrible.
to do race seat and custom seat bracket to get
Yeah.
low enough, right? Like
Yeah.
you couldn't even use a shelf.
And I
seat bracket.
still, like,
Dang.
I still might have to get rid of my slider to, like, set myself down a couple more inches.
Oh, really?
But it's like, I wanted to, like, I built that car so other people here can drive it too. Like, I didn't just build that for me. Like, it's like, oh, this is a different platform. Not everybody has a Kappa. But then by the time it was done, I was like, yeah, nobody's going to want to drive a twin disc, Kappa around. I mean, that's something that takes some getting used to.
I've tried getting into your the Kappa. I made a half body in, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have to cut me out. If I make it in, we're not going out.
Yeah, for you to get in it, you'd probably have to have the top down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the
And
top was
slide.
down, I bet you could fit
Yeah.
in it.
It's pretty easy.
My race
top down.
seat's a little big, so I think you'd fit
Yeah.
in that okay. Like, I wish the seat was one size smaller than it is, but, that, once again, it's hopefully it'll allow somebody else to be able to drive it if they wanted to.
Yeah, so Tim, I would say from looking at your cars, you're more of every car has a purpose, and you build it for said purpose.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, would you say you have a certain style as far as...
For sure. Like, whenever I get a new
every
vehicle...
car kind of looks the same at this point.
Yeah, like, I definitely have a style. Like my style is mute everything. If the car is white and it comes with black moldings, paint the black moldings white. If the taillights are red and orange, then I'll buy the red and white taillights. If it has orange turn signals, I'll get clear turn signals. Like, I am very, like, minimalist when it comes to color. Like,
Like one or two colors, that's it.
yes. Yeah, like the body color, like the color that you can't avoid, because some things you can't color match because it looks stupid.
Yeah.
You have to have some difference in colors. Like my Sonic, I had you wrap my chrome with the shiny black, and then the pillar I had you rewrap in the charcoal color to like kind of blend the windows together. Like, it's a very
I think that changes the whole look of every Sonic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's personal preference, but the blacked out window trim, like, it's a whole different car. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I like the look of, wow, that's an amazing looking car, but it kind of looks stock.
Yep.
I don't know why this one looks better than every other one, but this one looks way better than every other one. Like even when it comes down to, putting a 4 to 7 mil spacer on the stock wheels on the car, like even stuff like that, like you're just like, wow, why does Steve's Camaro look better than every other one? It's because he has 4 millimeter spacers all the way around, and stuff like that. Like my window banners have to be like colors that go with the rest of the car.
Yeah.
I'm not really the crazy like add a new color to it. Like with my Sky, taking the taillights apart, getting rid of the silver, painting the silver satin black, so it's a black car and its taillights will be red and black.
Turn the volume up just like a little,
Of
like for
everyone?
everybody. Apparently we're a little bit lower than usual.
How's that, guys? Let us
Yeah,
know
Al's
how
missing.
everyone's
That's why
sounding.
everybody's quiet.
I
You
see
mean
Tyler
Ryan.
over there.
I was about to say, do you see Tyler's comment?
I mean, I don't know. The all-season cars. I feel like they're pretty purpose-built. My Sky is like, performance over everything. But I got the performance semi-done, and now I'm starting to address the appearance. I'll get the hood painted and, try to get some stuff straightened out. But it's definitely performance over everything. Performance overall. Like like Eden, like a very good performing car that I don't have to worry is going to break the next time I start it.
Yeah.
So like my Sonic, I could probably run 26 pounds of boost or 27 pounds of boost, but I'm not going to. I'm going to set the boost at like 23 or 24, and then that's where it is because, I don't want to kill the turbo unnecessarily. That 5 more horsepower I may get at the wheels is not worth it. It needs to be able to handle a road course is what it needs to handle. So I'm a very muted style. Like Bo and I are very similar with Bo Cobb.
Yeah, Bo's Regal.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's an exact example of what my Regal would look like if I had a Regal. It's just, damn, that's a sweet looking Regal.
There's a lot of looks you can get out of a crazy
Hey
big
up.
tire, good fitment,
I don't have any change valves to
and
put
like
them in.
a 1-inch drop. Like a
Is
car
that a
will
swear
look
word? I mean, technically it means stop.
I didn't bring change either, so.
I like how we're using change though, and not like dollars or something.
So whose idea was this initially? Like the change jar.
I think it was Tim's actually.
I think it was mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try not to swear publicly, like too much.
Oh, I'm worse at that. Like I'm gonna put 20 bucks in there tomorrow.
I don't
Monday.
believe you.
Oh,
You talk like you're bad, but you're not bad. You're a nice
Okay.
guy.
You're the sweetest person ever, Ethan.
Yeah, like you're Eden is the guy, just to give a little description to this guy, like he's the guy that buys food for 3 people so he can share with everybody. He's the guy that when he shows up to the track, he shows up with drinks for everybody. And
Drinks,
food and
everything.
snacks.
Yep.
Like
Like
floss on hand all the time.
yeah,
We get back from lunch, bag of floss picks.
yeah. Like he's very very thoughtful. Always like
Thank you.
very helpful.
But you can't ask him if he needs help.
No,
No.
he won't take it.
No. Yeah.
He won't take your money if he buys you a drink either.
Right. That's common. That's normal. Like I bought you a drink. I'm not asking for you to pay me back. That's me.
But like you like to buy us a drink.
Yes.
We like to return the favor. So
Yeah.
buy you a drink.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Tim has bought me a drink. And even a sandwich before.
I had to sneak that.
Yeah.
That was a plan. That was a plan. I
like-
snuck in line and I'm like, hey Eden, what do you think you're gonna get? And he's like, oh, I think I'm gonna get the cheeseburger. And then I get up there and I'm like, 2 cheeseburgers.
You
I was
really
like,
did.
Eden, get out of line. Sorry, I already ordered it for you.
That was cool though. I'm like, what do you mean you ordered? Like, yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's JPL. What's up?
There we go. Where was he?
Hey, Happy Friday.
We got
Definitely
Mike in
happy
here. Paul Weber. A lot of familiar faces
Eric, we
this week.
can't see Facebook anymore.
I see
it's
Dave
scrolling back.
Frazier. The screen just got turned, so I might get his last name wrong. We kind of do offer a DoD delete kit. It's called get HP tuners and email me your file, and I'll shut it off electronically. I believe that if you
MVP.
shut it off electronically, like, the mechanical parts won't fail anymore. I think it's triggering the mechanical parts that causes them to fail. So, you know, DoD deletes are really easy.
How tall are you, Tim?
5'11" and a half. Why?
And a half.
I'm
Someone
almost,
said,
man.
"How tall is Tim?" I fit pretty okay in my cap. I'm 6'2". Pretty okay though.
Yeah.
Pretty okay.
But
Yeah.
6'2" in a Kappa with a stock seat?
Yeah.
I wasn't. My knees were so bent.
Yeah,
I
don't
hated
know.
it. I couldn't do it.
I felt big in your S2000. I still don't understand how you fit in that.
But you got more space though. The S2000 is designed a little bit differently.
But I'm
You
saying,
must not have had the seat back or something. I fit pretty well in the S2000
yeah, I don't know.
with the bride in it. You know,
Well,
I
you've ridden
fit.
in our skies. Did that feel more room?
No,
Oh,
I have such a hard time getting in yours.
yeah.
Oh yeah, his is non-existent
Mine's
for me.
exceptionally bad.
Like Boltman,
Yeah.
he can't pull it in or out.
No, he just goes, hey, who's the skinniest? I'm like, Trevor. He's got to do it. I can't.
Yeah.
I'll help you push. That's
Yeah.
as far as we go. You know.
So let's talk interiors then, since we're moving that way. Do you guys like go to race cars or full interior street car? I'll let anyone take the mic.
Me personally, I like the stock interior, and I have to have AC.
Oh yeah.
There's no talking on that.
Yep.
Like I can even, on my Galant, I'm even thinking about doing the floor as suede, like long hair suede, as a whole floor, and then whoever wants to take a ride, take your shoes off. Like do
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole car as like a suede interior type.
That's like
deal.
a
I like it.
snowball
Yeah.
level of
Yeah. So I have to have basically AC, stock interior, and then I would say just a comfortable seat.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm with you on the seats. Everyone gives me crap for not wanting a race seat in my car. But I can't, I'm not a type of person, I cannot just sit up straight constantly.
No, Ashley
need to be
sits
able to
way
move.
lean back.
Yeah.
Chicago
it
style.
just feels,
Yeah.
it feels comfortable that way. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm gonna go with, stock seats and interior as well.
Like,
I
I've
also
gotten in
can't get rid
Ashley's
of
car
my.
to drive it around, and I can't reach the steering wheel. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, I
like-
can't either. I can't
You
either.
guys are full of it.
I
Like-
haven't been in your car, so I'll do it after this.
Full of it.
So I'm gonna see it truly.
I can't either. I cannot reach the steering wheel. Like, I don't know how she does it. You must slouch or something in it when you're, like,
I don't know.
it's crazy. Like, I have to click your seat like three tilts.
I know.
Three
I get back
tilts
in
forward.
it after you.
And I don't feel like I sit up. Like, I sit more upright, but for my interior style, like, I'm stock plus, I would say. Like, I like full door panels.
Yeah.
If the
Definitely.
door panel is full plastic, then I would love to wrap parts of the door panel in suede, let's say.
Yeah.
I love adding suede on top of the stock interior. If the headliner is not suede yet, do the headliner. That's I know I've owned quite a few Mercedes and BMWs, and that's one of the first things that people always bring up is, the suede headliner's so cool,
Yeah.
It's
it
it's
really
just a
is.
headliner, but it's cool.
Makes
So
a
it's
world
like
of difference.
Oh, yeah.
stock interior, suede accents, colored stitching wherever you can,
Yes.
and then comfortable race seats.
Yeah.
Because
The,
I love race seats.
The tan headliners all GM cars come with bothers me so much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I would say that's a kind of little ugly color.
Yeah.
It's no matter if you spend 10,000 or 100,000, it's the same thing. It's same color, same kind of feel, design. It's like, okay, why would I then want to spend different money and have the same interior, basically? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for customizing it and making it look good. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm very clean. I like to keep it very clean.
Like interior, like
Yes.
clean, like
Ye-
dust-wise, or clean
Well,
like
yeah.
lines.
Like
Everything.
your Sonic is stock RS interior, so it's cooler than
Yeah,
most of them.
exactly. But,
Except
like,
for, what, 6 Aero Forces?
4.
4.
4
2 Aero Forces and boost and airfield,
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still feels sporty when you get into it. Well, you got the shift knob, the gauges, the...
Short shifter, I would assume.
Yeah.
And,
Ooh.
and
I love massive gauges too, like not big gauges, but like all the gauges.
Yeah.
I'm so envious of her car because mine's a 15, so I can't use our HUD pod. or not HUD pod, but the center pod. I can't add that. So all I have is a dual pod. That's it.
Oh, on the pillar.
You know, and I'd
Yeah.
love to have like a mechanical boost gauge, and a wideband too. But I just have the 2 aero forces, which I
you have the
love
dual air
those.
forces. You have 4 readouts technically.
Yep,
That's cool.
4.
No.
Oh yeah, so technically I have 6 readouts.
Well, and, like, is your Sonic like Ashley's, where you can't see coolant temp? You can
Yeah.
only
Yes,
see.
they're all that way.
Yeah, all Sonics.
All of them are
None
like
of them
that.
have a coolant temp
Yeah,
gauge.
That's crazy.
I know.
I
It's
actually
always
do
on.
not have a single gauge pod in my Subaru. At this moment.
He's gonna leave here tonight.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Go
yeah, I'm
order
getting
some.
like gauges for out of the world, like put them all across the whole dash above, like, you know.
Like a semi truck.
Oh, yeah.
Airplane. Click, 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 click.
Oh, have you guys seen that video on like Instagram or whatever floating around, where I think it's like an STI or something, and he's got like 12 gauges to turn on his car. He like flicks 3 gauges up here, flicks
Yes,
some, presses
yeah.
a button, goes down here.
Half of it, I'm like,
toggle.
okay, what do those really do? I think it's just.
That's my dream.
The-
Yeah.
That's
exact-
childhood
oh, I
dream right
agree
there.
with that. The more gauges and the flip up knobs you got, that is like every time it clicks, my heart just goes. It just skips a beat, and I'm like 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2. Oh my God!
Jeez. I've dynoed a couple cars that are like that. They're like, let me explain this, and he's
Yep.
like, this one up, this one down, this one up. Then later you got to do this one up, and it's like, will you knock it off? You need like one flip switch and a push button start. That's all you need on these race cars. One is an all on, and then the other is a push start.
Yeah.
My Rally Art has a triple pod on the pillar, and I wired the light into a separate switch for each of them. So when you get in, you flip 3 switches, but it's only each light as you go up.
Hey, it's worth it. Trust me.
That is so bad, Trevor.
But it feels so cool when you get in and you just go down the line.
Oh man.
I got your beer.
Yeah.
See?
See, this
See?
is. I saw it empty, and I'm like, I can't let the man not have a beer in his hands.
Okay, so we talked about interior.
Yep.
What about exterior?
Exterior. Tim covered a lot of his
Yeah.
exterior.
Yeah, I guess I'll go next. I recently, I guess it's not too recent, but within this year, this summer, I put on mud flaps, and I know a lot of people are against mud flaps and think they're hideous, but I think it made a world of difference on my car.
Yeah.
It really did. It needed something, and I couldn't figure it out. And once I added them, like, I absolutely love rally style looking cars. Like, I love
On
it.
a Sonic too,
Pastrana,
like, it
come on now, look at that
makes
car.
sense.
And like Ken Block's car,
Oh my God.
the thing is amazing, absolutely amazing, stunning.
Yeah. Those
That-
like pro tier rally cars
Yeah.
are crazy.
Yeah,
Like $200,000 worth of work into them. Like it's impressive.
I actually found a place that builds Ken's
Oh, really?
cars up in Vermont when he was racing Subarus. There's a facility up in Vermont that I actually talked to get some ideas for some of my stuff, tubular suspension and all
Yeah.
that. And I mean, when they were beyond friendly, but once they started tagging me price tags, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I love you, but I don't love you that much. You know? So,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, I love that. I
Oh.
mean, his rap style is amazing too. I definitely, our rap is very wild and very,
Colorful.
ZZP, yes. Well, I'm very colorful.
Yeah.
Which is different because I'm not normally a loud colored person. I like your basic.
Says the person with a black shirt, black pants.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I mean. Like, if I could have like an all black, everything, just every single little thing, maybe except for my calipers.
Really?
That would be the only thing that would be colored on a car. I would love it. Absolutely love it. So like when Zoom just got his new Plaid,
Yeah.
completely everything on it is black. I was
Yeah.
like,
That's a yes.
so nice.
I really
Just
don't
beautiful.
like black cars.
See,
don't
I
know.
love them.
Me either. I'm so anti-black cars.
Black or
yeah.
white. But I'm a
White.
White.
white with everything like done properly. Like, so
Yeah.
no chrome. Everything's either going to be white as well or black.
Yeah.
I can do. I like red, but I like that darker red, like cherry red type deal. I'm not a fan of just regular red, lipstick red. No,
No.
but it's got to have a little flair to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, like, my red Sky was absolutely terrible looking.
Yeah, it really was.
It was just crayon red.
man.
Like, yeah.
That was really gross. And I just get a black Sky, and it's like, wow, this
What's the
car
difference?
black, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I even
Compared.
commented that. I said, "Oh my gosh, the black is so much better than the
Yeah,
red."
like swap the wheels over, like
Yes,
same setup.
Yes,
And
looks
the black
so
one looks
good.
way different.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think all low roofline cars can pull off dark black and stuff way better than
Mm-hmm.
tall ones.
Yeah.
Like Corvettes and stuff, they all look cool black, like, but then you get like, I don't know,
You get-
Civic or Sonic. I don't like them in black.
Have you
Oh,
seen
I-
that?
I forgot one of my favorite appearance mods.
Hmm.
I am in love with, like, Time Attack Aero.
Ooh,
Like, I still need, like, canards, a splitter,
yep.
a wing, like,
On the
give
Sonic
me
and the Sky.
all of it. Running boards, like the Time Attack stuff, just flat, like, just flat the plastic pieces, like
Mhm.
Time Attack style.
What are those like Honda ones that everyone? It's like 3 letters. I always forget what their name is.
APR?
No, like the side skirts. They make
Oh.
those like plastic side skirts or whatever. They are.
ABS?
There's something like that. But there's a company that makes them. I always forget what it's called.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
yes to the arrow. Yep.
I just love Aero.
Have you guys seen the new paint that BMW just did? The black, the ultimate black, I guess is their name for it.
No.
It absorbs light 99.997%.
What?
And if you park it in a, like they took a picture of it in a complete, like a dark room, headlights on, you can't see the car. It was the coolest black color. It was a matte black though. Like, I'm about to call my painter and be like, can you get your hands on this? Like, we got to paint something.
Man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the cost of that? Just like that mystic black of that Mustang in the mid 90s.
Oh yeah.
Where they had one guy that could paint it, and if you had to repaint yours, you had to like fly that guy out to the place, and he would paint your vehicle.
I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
you-
sure it's a process.
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Paint stresses me out. I think a super nice paint job like ruins a car because I would just too much anxiety about that. Like, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about. Like
Bo
cars.
was just saying about mud flaps. He's like, I like mud flaps because sticky tires ruins paint jobs.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that, Tyler?
Does Tyler not like the mud flaps?
Well, I'm sure he doesn't, but I'm just talking about his Camaro. It literally has
Oh.
just
Yeah.
covered.
The wraps like suck up tire rubber. It's weird, and they don't come off, which I guess is a cool look on a race car. But
Yeah, by
No.
daily.
But I don't know, on my cars, whenever I do like the Time Attack events, because there's always molten rubber up the side of the car and on the front, because I love being a track jerk. I totally ride people. Like, if you are slower than me, get out of my way. I'm gonna let you know you're in my way. But the price you pay is you have a hood and bumper full of molten rubber. What I've learned, the best thing is WD-40
really,
/ PB Blaster.
Yep.
Put a little bit of that on a rag, and it takes that stuff right off.
Huh.
Now, I don't know what that'll do to vinyl,
yeah.
so you'd want to try it on a low spot that
Yeah.
you can't really see first.
Like,
but
rub it off and then wash it with actual car cleaner right after.
Maybe.
So it doesn't eat
Yeah.
through it or something.
But yeah, that's what I would try. I don't think PB Blaster would damage vinyl, but
No, 'cause it's
but
mainly
it's
oil.
I would try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It
just,
comes right off.
or just spread a piece on a piece of cardboard and just, piece of vinyl and just do a test
Yeah.
test fit
Test
there.
run. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just wash the car really good, and then you get your rag with your PB Blaster, get all your little spots, and then spray detail where you just did, and then the car's back to looking pretty good.
Yep. Now everyone's talking about mud flaps.
I know.
Yeah, I can't do the mud flap thing.
Pull
You
Can't
should
do
on your
it.
Sonic.
I can't do it.
If you could go back to your Eagle Talons, would you?
Probably not.
Really?
Probably not. Yeah, I'd probably put them on a little bit of a pedestal because I don't remember the problems as much as like what
Yeah.
I did. I wish I could have my old car back. Like, if I had a chance to buy my car that got my job here back, I would do that.
That's a green one, isn't
I
it?
would, yeah, I would totally
Okay.
restore it back to like perfect condition. and it would be like probably a pretty mild build, and I would just have it just because of like the history of it.
Sentimental.
But I wouldn't buy another one. It would have to be mine. But yeah,
Did you save all your VINs? Can you hunt it down? And
I told him.
I probably could figure it out at some
That
point.
would kind of be cool just to see where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know at one point it was crashed, and I know it was in a field somewhere. Like I promise, no, because I know because the
it's
gentleman
probably not,
Okay.
not around anymore.
you know,
Your heart, okay?
because I know one of them, the green one, not green one, the one, the friend of mine / my brother bought. That one he sold, and the kid wrapped around the light post within 8 miles leaving off the shop.
Oh jeez.
So
When he bought it, like
yes,
the second he bought it?
he second bought it,
Oh.
left it up for like 8 miles, and he got back on a tow truck, asking for his money back.
Eek.
What?
Yeah, I laughed. Yeah. So
People
give me the
nowadays.
VIN, and I'll find that. Like I swear to God, I will call in every single favor I have everywhere.
I would drive somewhere to at least see what it see where it was.
Find it in a junkyard somewhere,
memories.
part it out.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's in the junkyard. I really don't think so. I think it's still probably.
it sounds like it had too many good parts to
Oh, it will.
not
Yeah.
be parted out or something. I don't know.
I'd probably LDK swap it, honestly. Just do a ZZP build to it. The body
Yeah.
of the car, get rid of the stupid DSM engine, and
Aw.
sorry,
Oh, that's.
yeah, LDK it.
I don't know. This morning's got me like rethinking about Ecotec Miata all over again.
Ooh.
Oh.
One of our fabricators downstairs brought his project car in for I think the first time
Yeah,
ever
for
this
sure.
morning, and we were all like, "What? Since when did you have this thing? Like, what is it? A 500 wheel Miata,
Yeah.
Yep.
stock engine,
Yeah.
Traps mid 130s in the quarter,
crazy,
Yeah.
slicks and skinnies,
Yeah.
and really clean, like well done,
super clean.
immaculate paint,
Like whatever we're putting off as how clean it is, it's nicer than that when you see it in person. Like, it's a nice build.
If you look at the hinges on the trunk, there's no paint that's missing, and the trunk gets opened, so you know how good
Yeah.
of a care it's been
Well,
taken care of.
did you say already how many miles it has on it?
No, I have
Oh,
not.
no.
How many miles does it have on it?
40,000 or 45,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that tells you don't drive it much.
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And then we have another guy that has a Miata that's
Yeah, I haven't seen that one
motor
yet.
swapped. I haven't seen that
One
yet
of our
either.
shipping
But
guys.
I didn't even know we had that.
He's got a
Yeah.
RB in it.
Oh,
RB
Um,
20.
RB20
something like that.
swap.
Yeah.
wow.
He's the one who came to help us to see if we
Yeah.
needed help.
In the big truck.
Oh,
And the-
okay.
and the diesel ram.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
That makes yeah.
Yeah, he
Good kid.
had a 240 or whatever, and he had a Miata, and I guess the 240 like rusted in half, and the Miata
Yeah.
blew up. So he's like, well, I guess I'll just
Yeah, do the conversion, do
Yeah.
the marriage. Yeah.
put them together.
Do the marriage.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, you guys in the chat, we're at a half hour, so I know you guys love underrated, overrated. So if you guys want to ask us some, because Al actually took off for the weekend a little early today, so we don't have him here.
And he's probably listening as well.
Yep. So he'll appreciate if you guys give us some overrated, underrateds. Else we'll just keep talking. But feel free.
Well, I was going to say, since we've been talking about it, should we just do an overrated, underrated for mud flaps?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
let's
put
do
up with
it.
it.
Also, Justin says he still has his first talent.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
That's yeah.
Nice.
Cody says, is it Vanta Black? And you can buy it?
Yes, Vanta Black. That's
Yeah.
the paint.
Write it down. 'cause
Yes.
I'm gonna
Oh,
need it.
I googled it. Like I have it on my phone
Okay,
saved somewhere. Yeah.
okay.
I just didn't want to go through.
Because I'm
the-
going to need it.
Oh my God.
Oh, there Al is.
No. Al, safe trip, brother.
Oh, want to be boosted. I saw you ask this before we started. C4 Corvette, overrated, underrated. Jim's just shaking his head.
I don't know.
Underrated. I love them.
Overrated.
I hate them.
Oh, way overrated.
That
Yeah.
Overrated.
dashboard.
Even on my car?
What?
Oh, we're talking about C4s.
C4
Oh.
Corvettes.
I was like, wow, Tim.
No, we're talking C4 Corvettes.
Yeah.
They're
Damn.
terrible.
Oh, way
Terrible.
overrated. No
so
way.
overrated. I don't know if you can overrate it though, because I think Trevor's the only one that likes them on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard battle here at the shop when they get brought up.
What is it?
C4s, Fieros,
What?
love
no,
them
thank
all.
you.
Like the Grand Sport was like 60 valves and made like 200 horsepower, I think.
I think so. They're
Yeah.
not good, but
Yeah. It's got like 10 valves per cylinder, so
Okay.
80 valves, I guess.
Listen, we should
And they
do a
make like
Fiero
200
build.
horse. What?
Trevor,
We should do a Fiero
No.
build and do the engine
put a
swap.
rocket on it. And send
Eden
it to
just
the
wants
moon.
to send it to space.
Yep.
There's only 3 people in the building that can drive it.
Are they tough to get in?
2
out
of them are sitting right here.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 are sitting here.
I don't know if I've
These
ever
two.
sat in one.
Ashley and Trevor and Tyler are the only people that could drive them.
And then make the prop, the rocket on top.
See, I knew where he was
Oh,
going
come
with
on.
this.
Yep.
That would be, and you go to a drive-through and just sit there. You know, there's a rocket above you, and yeah. Can
No.
you imagine getting pulled over and you got a thick accent and a rocket on top?
I don't think anything would happen.
That sounds like
nowadays.
it would not end well for you.
Yeah, that would be a tough one.
Yeah, JPL. Tyler got the adjustable sway bar end link set up on the site for all of our platforms. They're super nice, so if you need end links, just get the adjustable one. It's now there. If you want to go the extra mile, I guess.
Yeah, you know, they're adjustable, so you can, if you only make right turns or left turns, then you can adjust it to. All right, all right. Sorry, all right.
It's all good.
Had to throw it in there. Someone's gonna be offended now.
Oh,
Yeah.
if he's listening, he'll reach out.
Yeah, I can't do the oval turning. I just can't do that kind of racing. I got to turn both ways.
I have never been out on a road course / track.
Isn't
like,
that like what the
in my own car.
Subaru is dialed in for?
Yeah, I just haven't I haven't had like heart to bring it out. I don't know what it is.
Because you don't want to do a head gasket the next day or what?
Oh, wow. Okay. It's all good, dude. It's all good. I'll take that. I guess I have never been around a crowd of people that, as is here, that participate in everything together as I say, family unit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I could definitely see it, you know, in the near future. Yeah, heck yes. Come out and be out there. Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
And like if you haven't been on a road course, you definitely should at least go and like ride with us.
Yeah, that'd probably
Like,
be the
it's-
next thing to do.
Like road course rides are good times.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
It'd be a good idea to do that. Even if
Oh.
you were like, I want to try road course, like
Right.
even going the first time and riding with somebody just to kind of get an
Feel
idea
for it.
what it's like and
Okay.
what you got to do.
Al says adjustable links let you set the sway
Oh
bar.
man,
Neutral
Al had to get in here with
after
the facts.
Corner balancing, you noobs.
Oh man, we know what they are for, Al. Thanks though.
Hold on. You gotta read Paul's comment.
Okay. It says, what's your guys' opinion on Diablo Sport ETC tuners for basic builds?
Etc.
Yeah.
Who wants to answer?
Overrated. Oh, is that not what this is?
Yeah, we can do that.
It really is.
Oh,
it's
man.
extremely
Opinion,
overrated.
Not good.
Yeah, like HP tuners all the way.
Yeah, don't even
full-
waste your
full
time or
tune.
money.
Yeah, I actually had a was it a Bama SCT?
Mm-hmm.
Remember those on my Mustang?
See, that's different. SCT is like HP tuners, so you can tune everything.
Oh, but I just used the can tunes, and
Okay.
2 times it bricked my ECU, and it was
Jesus.
terrible.
Oh, all right.
But
On my Fords, I used to use SCT.
just as the
Mhm.
access to it or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have like the little thumb drive to like fully tune the vehicle, but yeah, the SCT you can write multiple files to the box, and then you can flash between them pretty quickly. I've
Yeah.
never bricked my ECU. Mine always worked pretty well, but
Yeah,
But
it
they
was
work.
like I was trying to flash to like their stage 1 whatever tune, and my buddy was in the passenger seat and he opened the door while I was flashing,
Yeah, that's.
and then everything shut down. Had to go to the dealership, new computer, rewire some stuff. Like it was bad.
darn.
No.
That sucked. But
I think, is it Eric? No, Paul that asked. He was wondering because he was kind of getting it for free type deal.
Man, Tyler, that's kind of rough, man.
What did he say?
Jeff McGovern is overrated. That's rough, dude.
No, he's saying.
I know what he's saying.
Oh. Also, I don't know anyone other than Tyler that's had to do a head gasket in on 1.4.
Yeah.
I
no.
believe that it could be done, though. I mean,
I'm
those
sure- I'm
things
sure they
run.
happen, but
man, they like to run hot.
they
They love
do.
to pop freaking thermostat housings and
Hey, it's my
hoses
buddy.
and.
Well, Tyler just told me the other day, doesn't the stock
Lightweight wheels.
thermostat open at like, was it 230 or something crazy?
Yeah,
like
it's pretty
that?
high.
Like what?
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
once in a while, I'll notice my car fluctuate. Like, I pay attention to the temperature all the time. That's one thing I'm constantly looking at. And, like, I'll catch it fluctuating. I'm like, where is this coming from?
The
Yeah.
only gauge I look at is speedometer.
You don't need, I don't look at that. You
I
don't need
am
to look
so
at it.
bad at that. Like, to be honest with you, I don't remember last time I popped the hood to check my oil level. and I mean, like, and I try to tell people that, you know, when they call me, like, please make sure you check your oil on the regular, coolant on the regular, where in this case, I don't follow it to save my life.
Well, you're driving like a 2015 or something Silverado.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really have to.
Yeah, but
But
still, you know.
you don't drive your Subaru very often.
No,
It's like every like once a month.
do
on
you
a
know what
Friday.
the real reason is why I don't drive it?
Because you hate it.
You hate the clutch.
Correct. It's a stage 3 or 4 with a race aluminum flywheel.
Okay.
So the first gear is, I would say, 3 millimeters.
Off the floor.
Correct. And,
Oh,
and
okay.
if you don't, and I can't, like, I haven't driven sticks that much, that I'll stall that car at an intersection 2 light cycles.
Okay. I have some pointers for you.
Okay, please.
And this is for everybody.
I
When
would
you
drive
put
a terrible clutch with Tim.
no, when you have a very heavy pressure plate, a new problem that you can cause is firewall flex,
Okay.
and a lot of cars have that. So what you should do is you should get in the car. You should push the pedal down like a bunch of times, just
Okay.
up, down, up, down, up, down, and then have somebody look at the firewall and see if it's moving when you do that.
Okay.
If it does, then you can add like a piece of like angle iron or
Okay.
like something fancier
Yeah.
to stop that, because the clutch pedal being super low has a couple different things it can be. Most of the time it's an air bubble, even if it's a teeny tiny air
Right.
bubble in there, because air compresses and hydraulic fluid doesn't. So if you have a little bit of air bubble in there and you start to push the clutch, it's compressing the air bubble before it starts to move
Right.
fluid. So you just bleed the heck out of it, vacuum bleed it the old school way, like spend a bunch of time bleeding, see if that helps.
Yeah.
And then while doing that, look at the firewall, see if it's flexing.
See if flexing. Okay.
And because I had to do that on my DSM,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I
I'll
had
have to do
the
that.
clutch pedal right off the floor thing, and then I saw my firewall was moving like darn near 1/8 of an inch.
Wow.
So fixed that, and it was way better. So and then like, is your clutch disc sprung or not sprung?
Can't tell you.
If it's chattery on the engagement,
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
No.
So you're sprung then. So, yeah, I would, like, when you have a clutch pedal that engages right off the floor, like, you're never going to be able to shift it fast.
No, it's not. Like, and I mean, it gets to the point where I'm sitting in an intersection. This happened last time. I'm sitting in an intersection. There's
Is that when we were driving together?
No, there's a cute
Oh.
girl sitting behind me. We made eye contact. She smiled. I smiled, and I stalled 4 times. I got it. Once I got in the gear, I just left, and it was red. Like, I mean, I went through Eastern and 44th. I went through 5 lanes of traffic in red because I was so embarrassed. Like 100% embarrassed. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing this.
Damn.
Yeah, next time I bring it, please, I'll have you just drive it and see.
Yeah, I'd be
you know.
curious.
I had Trevor drive it. He loved it.
I did. It was fun.
Mar Jason just said lightweight wheels overrated, underrated.
Ooh, yeah,
oh, we
I
all
just
know
read
that
one.
answer.
Oh, man, like, I wish more people paid more attention to wheel weight. Like,
Yeah.
people just buy the wheel by the look, and it's like, and that's kind of my bad, because I helped Ashley find wheels for her car, and her wheels ended up showing up way heavy.
Yeah,
Like
But
40 pounds.
yeah,
yeah,
that was kind of also, it really sucks finding wheels for a
yeah,
Sonic.
Yeah.
It sucks really bad. So
that 105 bolt pattern. Ooh.
and we were also trying to get wheels in time for a certain event. So
You were in a rush.
yeah,
They
we were
look
kind
cool.
of in a
Yeah.
rush.
Definitely.
Well, also, it's stupid how hard it is to figure out wheel weights. Like,
Yes.
we've been looking for the Teslas, and, like, it's terrible. Like, nobody puts the weights. You have to go on
No.
forums and see who
Yep.
weighed them, and nothing's, like, consistent, so you don't
Let's
know.
make this
like,
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does suck that that wheel companies don't post that information.
I'm sure they don't want to compete in something they don't have to. But
My friend, I'm going to make up some numbers because I don't remember the exact numbers, but my buddy bought a truck and we did some work on it, and my mechanic is like, holy crap, when you I can't
No,
even
I'm
put
not.
these wheels on this truck.
Chapter 38 auto.
And his truck, his like tire wheel combo was like over 100 pounds.
Huh?
He bought some different wheels and lost like 25 pounds a corner, just going from one wheel to another.
Wow.
And like that is something that you will notice pulling out of a parking lot. Like if you put like heavy wheels on a car, you will take off, and the first time you hit your brakes, you're like, oh crap, what did I just do? You know, and then you just have to get used to it.
yeah, RPF ones are not overrated.
Oh, they are so underrated. That's an amazing wheel. My 16 pounds. Yeah, my RPF ones are 17 by 9s, and they're 15.9 pounds. That was pretty awesome. They
Did
were
you
actually
weigh 'em
lighter.
with tires ever?
Yes, I think they were. Man, I think they were like 39 pounds or something. They were kind of heavy with tires, but I have like big, bulky, racy tires
Right,
on them,
yeah.
so you know they'd be way lighter with some Achilles tires on them or something.
Or after you wear them down
They look
after a
so
season?
good though.
Yeah.
Bo, I'm definitely down for that idea. So just a heads up. So yes,
In a Fiero, right?
definitely in a Fiero. 3800 in an auto. Let's go. Sign me up.
You guys are gonna be racing on the way home from lunch then.
Today, Alex, like, I don't think I was scared. I just didn't feel comfortable today. Like, I made it in, and I'm like, please, like, I'm not driving you back.
Yep, and Bo's rule, I follow that rule, pound per inch. So 17-inch wheel, like it better not weigh over 17 pounds. That's kind of like
Oh, yeah.
that's kind of been always my rule.
Did we weigh my wheels?
I think we weighed them with tires, but I don't remember the numbers anymore.
I don't either. We'll
They were
have to do it
heavy, I
again.
remember
like
that.
the 1552s I had on the Sky. We weighed those. I don't remember what they were either, but it was something stupid like 30 pounds or something.
Yeah.
for just the wheel.
Sheesh.
Like
Yep.
Tim, you want to take a beer? Okay. Just
Um,
checking.
I would say it's not crazy to find an 18-inch wheel that's 30 pounds. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
terrible. That's terrible. But I would
Yeah.
say the average 18-inch wheel is probably 25 to 30 pounds.
Easily.
That's just absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, lightweight wheels accelerate faster, brake faster, like everything.
hurt your car less.
Yeah,
Like
everything. Like light wheels.
Yeah, it takes less force to turn them, too.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely.
yeah, I mean my Ralliart when I did the wide body put 12-inch wide wheels on it. Like the steering feel was instantly ruined. Like it was darty and fun and jet fighter feeling before, and then the big heavy wheels like feels like big
Tuna
boaty,
boat.
like just the wheels. Like,
Bodie.
yeah.
Yeah. I call it tuna boat.
Yep.
You know, you got the swing left, right, and yeah.
Yep. Not into heavy wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I'm ready. I'm ready for different ones.
Race car wheels.
Yeah, plus they are the hardest wheels to clean. I've like given up cleaning them
Listen,
this
they
summer.
do look nice though.
Yeah.
Like I love
Yeah.
the pattern and the color.
Yeah.
Hands down, one of the best wheels I've seen. Period.
They are cool, but
Mhm.
they're a
Yes.
pain.
Oh, of course.
Your car
Everything-
gets so much attention on the street. Just 'cause
Yes.
mud flaps, wheels, wrap, like sounds cool, like does all the things. So
Eden,
Yes, sir.
can I live my Bonneville dreams through you with you buying a Bonneville?
Always.
That's
that would
that's
be
that's your 3,800
I'm
powered
game.
vehicle
Oh,
right
we're
there.
done.
Bonneville.
Yep.
Bonneville with the equalizer.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
we'll
Or
make that-
turbo. You know, the turbo kits are kind of equalizers themselves. So
Yeah.
yep.
I had a customer email in today that bought one, and I'm not kidding when I say that thing is mint.
Mm-hmm.
Mint. He's like, I just picked it up, looking what to do with it, and I was like, wow. I'm very impressed because that thing is actually beautiful. Just
And you just tell them, what's your price tag? And we have somebody in here.
yeah, no,
Steven says you don't clean your wheels.
I don't. Not anymore.
It's
I bought like all this whole kit, everything to get in between them. I'll take them off, everything, and within a day,
They're back to
gone.
Did we ever count those spokes? It's like 40
nope.
spokes or something,
Nope,
isn't
not.
it? Like,
You can if you'd like, but I'm not.
Yeah, but as far as I know, you don't have any dirt road, but you do have some fields. So of course you're gonna pick up some debris.
yeah.
You just need some ceramic pads, probably. Ceramic brake pads, and they won't get so dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More expensive. They don't stop quite as well, but
I have some
Yeah.
big brakes on there already, though.
yeah. So ceramic pads, you're
Yeah.
done. Good.
That's the only thing that I'll do on my cars. Will be a ceramic pad.
Did you throw that one up there, Eric? Overrated, underrated, light wheels?
No, because I feel like that's a pretty unanimous one, to be honest.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess what I would take from this is just, when you're buying wheels, just make sure to ask. Find out how much they weigh before you buy them, because you might have 3 favorite wheels and
Yeah.
one of the 3 might be grossly underweighted compared to the others. And it's like, all right, well, I guess that's my choice.
But I've
Especially
never
that,
been in
like-
that position where I find 3 wheels that I like. There's only one that I like, and that's it. Like I don't care,
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a few.
Yeah.
I'm beyond hard. Like once I set my eyes on something, that's it. There's no, unless I sleep over it at night, and then it's like I'm
A whole different thing. the
Yeah,
next
it's a
day.
whole different like. Yeah.
I know, like Advan, like pretty much anything Advan. I am kind of a Advan leg humper. The old JDM style, like
Yeah.
I
there's
mean,
like
if you're
at
trying
least
to go
4
super
wheels I love.
budget, you're kind of in a tough spot for light wheels. I mean, you have
Yeah.
RPF ones and
Yeah, RPF ones is kind of it.
yeah.
It's kind of it. I don't even know who else to go to. On a budget, RPF one is like the hands down choice.
Yeah.
But
it is the cheapest light category wheel there is, right?
oh yeah,
By like quite a bit.
yeah. RPF ones are pounds lighter than everything else.
If you want a 17, 18 plus, anyways.
Yeah. Like it was a project to put them on my Sonic. Holy crap. Milled like special lug nuts, turned them on a lathe, milled the wheels. Like, oh my goodness, I will not do that again.
But
now
they
that they're on
look
there.
goddamn
But,
good.
yeah. There you go. It's worth. The sweat is worth the outcome.
Yeah.
There,
Man, that was a project.
ah,
Some other dude put them on his car right before I did mine. I was like, man.
Yeah, but your color?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The color's super limited. Not my color.
Yeah, well, that's
No,
what I said.
his were just standard silver, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I was fortunate enough to find the SBC color, so that's nice.
Yeah. We just need to get a big splitter and double canards and a big
Yes.
wing, and
Yes, so bad. Like, you let me know when we're doing that.
then it'll stand out.
Yes. Yeah, like, when are we doing that? Like, we're on the air. Can I put you on the spot? Like, when are we doing this?
Next week.
Next
We'll do it
week.
next week.
We're doing it next week. Like, we got to have, like, the splitter, big splitter on the front. The canards have to follow the contour of it.
Mhm.
And I'm not even against connecting them. Like,
I
having
that.
the, like,
I
having the
boxed in
connector.
thing. Yeah.
Like, I'm in. Let's do this.
I'll play along. I'll
Aiden, we're gonna
provide
need
you-
a lift.
Yeah, I got you guys. That's no problem. I got you guys a bay.
And then when Tyler and Al are done with that LTZ, we'll just swap that stuff onto that, because I'm going to time attack the crap out of the LTZ. That car is going to be amazing.
I remember you and Al having like a 10-minute discussion on how little work it would take to turn that thing into like unlimited crazy time attack car.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it doesn't have a ton of power, but for how light the car is, like, it's
Yeah.
going to be easy to make it perform well. And that'll
Like-
be pretty sweet.
a lot of work was put into weight reduction.
Yeah.
It looks like you just got it, but there's a lot more than that.
And the
So-
chassis is good too. Like that, at that Berlin autocross, like my Sonic did amazing. I'm amazed at how well the turn is on the turn-in is on that car. It's a very good chassis. Like I've always had a big thing for Cobalts, and it's like, the Cobalt has more power potential, which is, frustrating as a Sonic owner. But I think the Sonic might edge the Cobalt for suspension.
You think so?
I think so. So that's exciting.
They feel more fun to drive, which I
Yeah.
don't know what the reason is behind that, but
I don't know either, but I agree.
yeah.
Like, even like Alex was driving the blue one around, which just has like the basic like ZZP lowering
Yeah.
springs, and he's just like, holy crap. He's like, you keep telling me how awesome Sonics are, and
And
like,
that one's an auto.
yeah,
Listen,
Yeah.
I love that the blue one.
Yeah. That's
Like,
just because you like autos.
That's possibly it too, though. But I also love, like, Tim's and Ashley's cars. But I like Tim's because of the green color.
Yeah.
Wheels, Ashley, you got it, hands down.
Okay, but you can put those wheels on any car, so.
Perfect. Tim,
Come on.
can we put them on?
Ooh, I don't know what the blue purple wheels will look like on the
On
green
green.
car.
But listen, I'm thinking my probably platform might even be a Sonic.
I'm not against it.
Nope.
Like, honestly. But
Everyone
I am a
here is
little bit
getting
bigger
Sonics.
guy too, so
Oh,
I
you'll
don't
fit.
want to be like,
you're fine.
Hey, anytime you're ready to drive my car, just ask me for my keys and take it for a spin.
Same.
Okay.
Like
Did
mine is like the build that I would recommend to anybody. It's
Okay.
like a tasteful build, like a V3, like full bolt-on valve springs.
Yep.
Valve springs in the dual intake cam, but the springs in the intake cam is the only internal mod.
Okay.
We're gonna have our mine has the prototype ZZP PCV kit, which we should have like really soon
Yeah.
on the
Finishing out the
on the
pro-
website.
Yeah.
And when that's on the website, like all you guys that have to do all this epoxy and drilling and tapping to your intakes, like that's going to be over because our new kit's going to have a reroute spacer that goes in between your intake. So your intake could have a blown PCV, and you don't need to replace it. You just put our block off reroute plate in there.
Yeah.
And then our catch can with molded hoses
Yep.
in a nice bracket.
And you fit perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an amazing upgrade. It's gonna be great for me too because I won't have to tune around all these customer cars that have blown out PCV valves.
Yeah.
So
That's
So
going to
that
be big.
means guys keep
that's
an eye
like,
out.
what, more than half of Sonics get this issue
Yes.
yeah, all of them,
very quickly?
all of them. And some get so bad to where they blow the front seal out. Like it can be bad.
I mean, Ashley knows all about blown out front seals. You've had a few, right?
Oh man, I can't wait for the comments on that one. Anyway.
Probably wouldn't be any if you didn't see anything.
All right.
Eden, I was going to
Eden,
ask.
alright.
Yes.
Did you sit in Kyle's
I'm sorry?
Sonic?
No, I have not. Because every time he's had it here, we've been doing some stuff to it. So I have not.
Oh,
I'm,
'cause he's
I'm-
got those big racing seats.
Yeah.
and I'm actually not a pushy individual either. So I'll ask, and if you just tell me you're busy, no, and then I'll probably want to ask you again. So I kind of stay in the back shadows and be like, hey, whenever you get a chance, if I can. And I have not. I really have not. And I like his too. I like the whole setup, the wide fender flares, the little look of it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to lighten my coilover springs before I put a race seat in mine because right now my seat's the only thing keeping me from breaking my back. So
Ooh.
But
I had Tyler order me a extra special set of ZZP coilovers and they're a little spicy.
Spicy.
I heard Noah's going to go for that too.
Yeah.
You talked to him about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Pretty
Noah
excited.
doing?
He's going coilovers. He's had spring and strut combo for forever. hasn't
I'm really excited for this because he's running the up to potentially this point the second best Cobalt suspension kit that you can run,
Yep.
which is like the FE5s and then the
YYZ is
Bilstein rear shocks I
Yeah.
recall, and then the YYZ springs.
Yep.
So he's
got a
going.
triple X bar in the back. I think.
Yup.
Yeah.
So the
Wow.
next step is our ZZP coilovers and maybe tweak the spring rates a couple times for his like time attack, like Auto X kind of application and see how that does.
Yeah.
Because Noah's a heck of a driver,
Oh, yeah.
like super aggressive driver. So I mean, I'm really curious to see like the difference.
Yeah.
the first time I ever went to Berlin with you guys, I was beyond surprised and shocked how, like, you guys are solid drivers. Like, period.
What did you expect?
Amateur? Just coming from, okay, like, yeah, it's an amateur night, so you don't expect, people that,
Well, it's really all time on the machine. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you got someone like Noah that has billions of seat time. Tim, you have over 100 laps on Gingerman, probably.
Yeah,
Easily.
that's just on Harry's too. That was just the Harry's counted laps. Like ever
Oh,
since I
wow.
bought my AIM Solo, I don't even like use Harry's anymore.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
So yeah, a lot of laps on Gingerman.
Yeah. So
Ryan's got a lot of seat time. Tyler now has quite a bit in the
yeah,
Camaro.
decent amount.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
a lot of good wheelmen here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And man, Tail of the Dragon.
I
Get that Subaru ready for that, man.
I'm
Like,
game. I'm
Tail of the Dragon 2022. Let's do this.
okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Get it ready.
I'm
Get it
game.
ready. Like all of us
Yeah.
have to go again. Like it was like this has to happen.
Yeah.
You know, they did the Cobalt trip. We should make it ZZP. Customers come out too. ZZP.
Yeah, but I can't show up with a Subaru on a Cobalt event.
I didn't say Cobalt. I said ZZP.
Okay.
You're a part of ZZP.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Like,
yes.
Yeah, you can totally show up in anything you want. Like people will like something different there.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
Everybody, like, Mason.
Yep.
He didn't drive a Cobalt anymore. What do you have? A
Challenger.
Challenger, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely be up for that. Like I just got, like I said, I got to get the transmission dialed in, the shifting, and I got to get it tuned. Because most of the mods that I have is tuned, but not to where I want it to be. So that's basically the two things that I have to get done to it, is get the shifting down and tune, and that's it. I am, like, done.
Yeah.
Like, I am not putting, that's it.
Yeah.
And then get that Galant done.
Yes.
Because those things, you don't see them anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping the four-wheel steering.
That's cool.
It still works on yours?
Yes.
That's cool.
And I mean, that car, I drove it on the ramp, like on the tow truck. I drove it. It's got 60,000 miles.
Wow.
And it's, like I said, he kept it in living room. Like,
so it's nice
yeah.
shape.
and I picked it up for dirt cheap. Like, dirt cheap. And you know who
Special
I got it
pricing?
from, too.
Yep.
Yes. Beyond special price. It was a Bosnian discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, guys. Any last questions? Overrated, underrateds? We're about at an hour, so I know some of us have to take off. Some of us are gonna stick around, hang out. But yeah, getting your last questions. Else we'll probably see you guys next week. So,
Yeah,
you guys,
definitely.
any last thoughts? Any dying impressions you need to make on the customers here?
Not for me.
No, I would say if you reach out to me and I haven't responded to you, please reach out back out, because I've been struggling with the email concept, because I don't know, it's just me and emails, we don't get along. So if push comes to shove, just email me, give me your phone number, and I will call you and we'll get it situated.
We've had
Please.
I think
cars.
most people like that and prefer
You know,
that anyway.
Yes, it's just email and me are, nowhere near each other. Yes.
Eric, you have any thoughts on car aesthetics?
I'll just say, going with our mud flap thing earlier, if you got a hatch, just put them on. That's
I
my
actually
advice.
do have. I actually on my Subaru I do have mud flaps. I'm thinking
So
like
late to the game.
Yeah.
I'm a big advocate.
Totally
it's the
forgot
only thing
until
I've ever
now.
done to my car, so pro mud flap.
Yep. Eric, if you guys don't know, is also a Subaru guy.
Lightly.
yeah.
Impressive guy.
We have a basically broad range of people that
Yep.
it's not just GM platform cars. It's we have a broad range of people what they drive. We have Mazdas, Subarus, Chevys, trucks.
Yep.
Smaller cars, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're over, as of this week, I think we're like 42 employees.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're over
We're
40
growing
employees
fast.
now.
We
Yeah.
got 3 new shipping guys in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys will love that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
be turning out boxes faster.
Yeah.
than
We'll try to
Turn
get you
out
guys'
boxes,
orders and
Another
the fast way
customer
out.
service.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're trying. We're growing, and
Yeah.
yes, we are trying, or at least I keep trying to make them move down to the lower states.
Yep.
I'd really like Florida, but I'd be okay with Texas.
Second location, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
Yep.
That's the dream, guys.
I don't know if the opportunity presented itself. I honestly don't know if I would say move. I like snow. If we open an Alaska location, I'll move instantly. You don't have to pay me moving cost. I want snow.
Who's that?
Wow.
That
You
does-
like cold?
oh
you
my
prefer
god.
it?
Oh my god. Like, I have a big fan on the by my feet, blown
Al?
the whole
He's
stop.
gone.
It's a V8.
Oh, yeah.
V8 car. Probably Schnick.
Yeah, cold. The colder for me, I'd rather be cold than hot because I am miserable hot. I'm cranky. I'm antisocial. I don't want to talk to nobody.
You don't believe them, do you? Because I don't believe them.
People don't know how to drive in the snow, and it sucks, and it makes me hate. Like, I love the snow. I snowboard, so I love it. But I hate driving in it. Absolutely hate driving it because other people suck.
I'm one of those people that, you have the 3 lanes on the highway. I'm in the left lane doing 75 and like, hold my beer, watch this. We're gonna do this turn right now. Like,
Yep.
yeah,
Nope.
handbrake, but the one that you pump and then just push up. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I see.
California's a no.
I do love driving in the winter. Like, I look forward to it every year. But what sucks is when you have traffic and you can't do what you want to do.
Drifting the corners,
Yeah.
turns. Oh my god.
You're
By
like, "Ah,
yourself
come
in a
on."
snowstorm, so much fun.
Yeah.
But traffic, nope.
One of my highlights was in my all-wheel drive Mercedes, like a 500 and maybe 600 horsepower Mercedes, all-wheel drive, snow tires, and I was driving to Detroit to fly out, and I was mashing. Like, we're talking like the highway, you couldn't see the highway. It was just white everywhere.
You just
and
listen
it was
for the track.
I was timed perfectly to where there weren't backups yet. So I'm going like I'm speeding
In
on the
snow.
highway, just mashing and just weaving in and out of people, and it was amazing.
Because
it was a
the-
great day.
Mercedes has the weight, so it like forces you down and then gives you amazing traction.
Yep, and when I spec'd out the snow tires, I went extra tall, extra skinny,
Yes.
like I did the whole thing, and
You
man,
did
that
your
was
homework.
great.
Yeah. My
So-
first drift in snow was a 99 Chevy Metro 1.4. That was my first
That
drift.
sounds kind of scary.
Handbrake though. You turn and just pop the handbrake and it's like, yeah. Ever.
California business friendly.
Yeah.
Let's not even start.
Sarcasm.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Just
hope that's
sarcasm.
Thank
sarcasm.
you,
I
but no
hope.
thank you.
Oh,
You can
man.
feel free to move to where we're going.
Yeah.
I'm with you though. Like, jeez.
All right, guys. I think that's about it, I guess. We'll see you next week. Let us know what you want to hear. But thanks to these guys for taking an hour out of the day to come hang out. Thank you
for having
guys
us
for
on.
coming back every week. So we'll see you next week.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Bye.